You know, the thing about Florida, especially the college system, Florida's four HBCUs are graduating more black students in STEM than every other Florida university combined. Combined. So there's a minuscule portion of black students go to HBCUs in Florida compared to the other schools, but more are graduating in science, technology than anybody else combined. So well, that makes you think about something real quick. With the NCAA, I'm sorry, the NAACP coming out saying they want all black students, college athletes, to leave the state of Florida. The thing is, in the STEM technology system, all black students already left those PWIs. There are no great science or STEM programs graduating black students at Florida State, Florida, UCF, USF, Miami, Florida Atlantic, Florida International, Florida Gulf Coast, Betson, all those other schools in the state of Florida. So they tell you up front, Florida has been a place that didn't care about black students in the science field for years. With science being the next big thing with us to go for jobs and for growth, to see the fact that for years before this DEI thing happened, Florida was already not giving a damn about you. What does that actually do with the NAACP's article? Yeah, they can suggest all black athletes leave Florida, but they're not going to leave Florida. You grew up in Florida, grew up a Miami fan, grew up a Florida State fan, a Florida Gator fan, you're not going to leave because some organization that you really don't know about, that really has no effect on you getting a scholarship for athletics, says don't go. The only thing that may affect is the people who already weren't going to those schools because they didn't have a STEM program good enough for them. Now, when you think about doctors and lawyers and senators and congressmen and all that good stuff, judges, yeah, those people may leave Florida because their scholarships are through the Thurgood Marshall Plan. They're through the NAACP. So if the NAACP decides to go ahead and stop offering scholarships in the state of Florida, then it can actually have let's say, effect. But if it doesn't do that, if they still continue to give scholarships in the state of Florida, then whatever they said means nothing. It's like having a dog that barks. When you come to it, it whines and goes away. How they say, all bark, no bite. We know Florida has been a bastion for places to go for, let's just call it, not being able to express yourself. We saw how Florida did the spring break. We saw how Florida responds to black kids with Skittles and a Arizona tea in their hand. And they get shot and killed by somebody who the cops told not to follow. We saw that about Florida. We know how Florida is. But unless you have a bite to what you say, unless you're willing to back it up, you're wasting your time. And that's what the NAACP is doing right now. Making a statement without having some power or some ability or even a drive to back up said statement, you're wasting our time. So the secrets you should know about Florida, you already know. No matter what happens, what bill Governor DeSantis dumbass signs, no matter what he tries to do, it's stuff that's been going on in Florida for years. No matter what book he wants to ban, no matter what degree plan he wants to stop. There's no secret about it. It's been out in the open for years. It's just now being put on paper. People ask, well, what can you do? All you can do is vote. But it's not just vote statewide. You gotta vote local. Vote your conscience. I'm not telling you to vote Democrat or vote Republican. Independent, Green Party, Whig, Moore. I ain't saying none of that shit. Vote who you think has your best interest in heart. If you believe DeSantis stopping the DEI at all these big schools, you think DeSantis burning books or stopping the sale of certain books and all the plans he put in follows your heart, your best interest, to vote for him. If you think it doesn't, vote against. Coach Simmons, and honestly, there are no secrets left in Florida. You've known this shit for years. The question is, what are you going to do about it? I'm out.